Thanks a lot for joining us at the GreenTech Festival live stream from Berlin. And right now I'm standing at the booth of Skoda, and behind me you can see the brand new Enyaq. And joining me, thanks a lot, is Thomas, Head of Product Management at Skoda. Thanks a lot for joining us.
Yeah, Clemens, glad to be here, thank you.
So Skoda is again part of the GreenTech Festival. Why did you decide to come again?
Yeah, actually it is for Skoda the second time that we are participating here in a row. And as a provider of individual mobility that is suitable, that is on an affordable price level, it's really an interesting, very interesting platform to present our products and our ideas to the audience right here at the booth, but also to all of the customers and interested people that are looking on social media.
Obviously you are presenting a car, but there's much more. What is your product portfolio about?
Yes, we do. So first of all, we have the latest version of our fully electric Skoda Enyaq IV. This is this car right here, the Skoda Enyaq Sportline IV. It's really a dynamic car.
Looks like that.
Yeah, it shows how fun it is to drive with this model, and it is actually all-wheel drive. It's the first time ever for Skoda, but there are many more ideas on this booth for the sustainable future.
What is simply clever about your electric cars?
Yeah, first of all, this Skoda Enyaq is a typical Skoda, so it is on an affordable price level, it's practical, it's for everyday use, which is actually very important. And we have a lot of clever ideas, like an ice scraper in the trunk lid, or like a rain cover for the charging connection. And it comes with three different battery sizes, so the customer can really choose what fits to its needs. And this is simply clever, like our claim is actually.
Seems like that, yeah. How will you manage to reach carbon emission neutrality in your production?
So it will take quite a few years. So by the end of this decade, we will manage to have our production plants in the Czech Republic fully CO2 neutral. But this car right here comes already today on a CO2 neutral basis. And we measure all of the CO2 emissions within the production, and there is also an ISO certification for this. And so we do a lot of measures to reduce the CO2 emissions, but of course there are some that are unavoidable today, some CO2 emissions within the production line, and for this one we compensate this by investing in climate protection projects.
So still processing, right? In the right direction.
Still processing, right, but we will manage it by end of the decade.
That sounds promising. Are Skodas vegan and based on circularity?
So the vegan stuff and the environmental friendly materials are increasingly used within cars and also within our cars. We have right here on the other side of our booth some examples. For example, we use interior materials that are made out of plastic bottles, recycled plastic bottles, and some other really cool ideas, and heavily increasing these ideas for the future production.
Obviously, we see a brand new product and the plans and what you're doing with PET bottles, for example. But what is the next big thing for Skoda?
Yeah, so it's a kind of a secret today, but we are heavily investing in developing new electric cars, and we will have some surprises for you, and maybe actually on the next year's GreenTech Festival in 2022, we will see. Let us surprise you.
Hopefully, of course. Now, it is the second time for you at the GreenTech Festival?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. What are you looking for in terms of corporations, partners, networking?
So this whole event is not just about presenting the cars, but we also get in contact with all the other great companies that are exhibiting here, and we get in touch with other ideas, with also other automotive industry brands, and we really we try to listen to the speakers and learn from them and gain new ideas to make our cars actually even better. Yeah.
You were talking about learning. What did you learn so far?
Well, the first thing is that electric mobility is already in place, and it is the main thing for the future. And it will develop further on, and we will. It is the future actually.
Yeah, it is the future, obviously. Thomas, thank you very much for joining us at the GreenTech Festival. We wish you all the best, and see you next year.
Yeah, we will hope so. Thank you.